Okay, I think we're in. Hello! How y'all doing? Welcome to the live stream. I'm your host, milkandbanana. And today we're back at it again with the FPS resource development. Today, I've decided to work on the buttons today. Just like what I said like yesterday. And we're gonna go ahead and add buttons into our game. And also probably a couple of other things, like, you know, like UI, possibly. Like a pause menu when you press escape, that would be very useful. So yeah, that would be fun. So let's get to it. Hi, ABC. Alright, here we go. Now, I have made a couple of adjustments to the stage that you can probably already see. Let me just go ahead and adjust my window here so I can see chat properly. Also, somebody commented on the video that actually might help us out a little bit more. But first, here is what I did to the prototype so far. As you can see, we have a slight change. We now have walls. And we also have here a little bit of an extra stage. I had a couple of other like rigid bodies in here that you can use. And there's some stairs right here that are functional. They go up. This one as well, you can go up from here. It's pretty dope. I like them. And I think they fit pretty well with the design. And yeah, that's just a neat little thing that I added. Other than that, yesterday we were finally able to fix this. I adjusted the weights a little bit to make it slightly more realistic. I think that's not supposed to happen, but I guess that's like... I guess I have to like add some like rotation checking for this one. Yeah, that'll definitely be something I should add. I should have probably considered that. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. But whatever. It is what it is. Alright. So, we've added a loose door, which doesn't lock. It just kind of does that. And we added a spring door, which just sort of goes back and forth until it stops. There you go. It's a pretty neat little doors. Pretty dope. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and add buttons into the game. Because I want like sort of a wall of buttons in here. And yeah, that's about it, really. As you can see, you can pick up other objects. Like for instance, if it's this big, you can pick up this one. It's pretty neat. But yeah, it's pretty dope. Alright, so let's go ahead. Actually, we have to model a button. We gotta model a button, actually. They haven't made one. So we have to make a button. So we're gonna go do some modeling. It's been a while since I've touched the modeler. Like the blender. I think I used it for the stairs. But other than that, I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and do that. In the meantime, we might as well fix the doors. So one of the things that people suggested was to use physics process instead of process. Because that means it's in line with physics, which would make it more accurate. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And that should be a pretty easy fix. You just do this. And I guess that makes sense. I don't know why I actually put this on process in the first place. Like now that they've said it, it makes more sense. Like why would you put it on process if you're doing a physics process on it? That doesn't really make any sense. I am here now. Hello. Alright, let's also do the thing where like if it's if the rotation degrees is more than or less than, then it should do something else. So for this one, this one decreases it. So that means I'm actually a little bit confused with how I'm gonna do this. You know what? I can just trial and error it. I can just trial and error. If rotation degrees dot y is more than 0, it will do this. And then else, it will do the opposite. That's the idea. Let's see if this one works. I'm not too sure. And we're basically gonna do the exact same here. Actually, we can just copy it. And then we'll just reverse it. Less than. Plus. Minus. Ambi, I draw monkey or pink hair monkey? I love how you keep like asking that question. Like you never stop asking that question. Even though I mean, I guess it's because nobody's answering. Don't draw monkey. Draw rat. That's my guess. I don't know. Like you keep asking this exact same question for like up to like a week now at this point. Like I have no clue how in the world is freaking like I don't know how in the world are you just consistent at just this. Your one question. It's insane. My dude scrubbed all of them ideas. Ideas of... I mean... What ideas? Ideas of the game? I mean, I have a bunch of ideas. It's just that I'm taking it one step at a time. I'm not Superman. Alright, let's see here. I think this should work. Because, like, last time it wasn't rotating correctly. It wasn't behaving as I wanted. So let's see if this one's correct. So if I do this... Now, if I do this... I guess that makes sense. And you go like that, and it'll slam the door. Right. Yeah, it behaves... Okay, wait, hold on. Are you doing a heist or something? What's with the music? I don't know, I just grab the playlist and then just go. I just need noise. Normally what I would do when I'm programming, I would just have a podcast in, but since I can't listen to a podcast because it's copyrighted, then this is the next best thing. We just kind of play music. There we go. See, like, what causes that to happen? Wait, hold on. Okay, so that works. Wait, what the fudge? Wait, hold on. Oh, I get it. It's this. Is it? I think it's this. It's this that's causing it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Do you want to uninstall this application? My computer. You cleaning up your computer? Alright. See here. Open. Alright. Now, what happens if I do this? Perfect. Okay. Nice. And then, if I want to open up this way, there we go. That's the behavior that we wanted. There we go. That makes sense. That makes sense. Like sometimes it opens in the other direction. I guess it's because we need to make this a little more accurate. Huh. Like maybe if we make this like 1 instead. I mean, I think it works close enough, but sometimes it like... I think it like overshots. I think it's because it doesn't... Hold up. It doesn't like go automatically. to 0. I guess that's why. Like, it doesn't auto-snap to 0. It would be nice if it auto-snaps to 0. What happens if I do this? So I do rotation Y equals 0. So it just automatically snaps to 0. That way, it will always have a check when it stops. That seems like a pretty accurate way to do it. Say if I have that, close it. What the heck just happened? Close that. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. There we go. So there's this, hold up. There's this Sonic event called Save a Soul, part of the PCAA. Pretty cool event. Epic. It sounds great. It's like a charity event from the looks of it. Alright. So now we got this door practically working the way that I want it to. I think the door is a little bit too heavy, in my opinion. Also, I can't tell, but like the player sees it as like glitching out a bit. I don't know if it's just OBS being stupid. Alright, there we go. That was supposed to be a close. Yeah, see? Like that's obviously a close right there. What is this on? On YouTube? I don't know exactly what that question is supposed to mean. But hello, Quinoa. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly. Okay, I think this is good enough. The behavior is realistic enough. That is not realistic. That is not very realistic of you. Why exactly? Goes there. Because that's supposed to close. Yeah, anyways. What are you creating on? Oh, I'm using Godot. I use the Godot game engine. That's the engine I know. All right, let's do a little bit of tweaking on the damping. I think the damping plays a big role on this. I think we go like -0.5. Because it seems to be like last time it was -1, which is the default. Let's try -0.5. Let's see if that works. Okay, that seems to respond a little bit nicer. Yeah, I like 0.5. I like 0.5. All right, let's go ahead and plop this setting to everything as well to make sure that everything's lined up. I also need to organize these, so let me just add a script. I also moved it out of the drive because it was annoying me. The drive was very unreliable, and I was like, I cannot be bothered. I cannot be bothered with the freaking with the drive. It takes so long to update things when it's like in a Google Drive while you're working on it, which is kind of sad. Because I wanted it to be this like super hybrid, like, oh, I can just work anywhere I want. But I guess that's just not the case. I think it's because of I think it's more of like an internet thing. You just have to have like one of those like really, really crazy good internet. So I guess it is what it is. Alright, so I guess we now have the door. We now have that. I think that's about it. MB, what's the next stream? I guess this one again, yeah. I mean, I don't actually know what to work on tomorrow. I think what I will work on tomorrow is what do I work on tomorrow? I think levers. Yeah, levers is definitely something I should work on tomorrow. Like if I have levers in the game, yeah, that'll definitely be helpful. All right, I think we should just now start implementing these. I think I can just fully just copy-paste this, really. That's really it. The loose door. And then plop it in there. And then hold. There we go. Nice. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go ahead and also apply this to the locking door, just to make it a lot more snappy. Alright, there we go. Right, okay. I think we got this. Okay, so that's that done. I now fix that. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of the video. I guess for the live stream, not the video. Let's go ahead and make a button. Go ahead and model a button. I already have a reference for a button, which is in the thumbnail. It is from a game called Stanley Parable. I love that game. Probably one of my favorite games of all time. And we're gonna go ahead and use that as reference, because that is a pretty good reference for buttons. I like the style of button that Stanley Parable has, and so we're gonna try and implement it here in our game. And yeah, we're just gonna do that. Let me grab another one of you right here. Paste reference. Nice. And let's do rename, Blender. Oh wait, oh, it's a reference. Oh, poop. Oh gosh darn it. Alright. Game capture, Blender. Please Blender work, because sometimes Blender doesn't like me very much. Sometimes it doesn't like me very much, and it would just not work with OBS, and I don't know why. Stanley walked into a path with 2 open doors. He chose the door to the left. And that game was fantastic. They announced like a super ultra deluxe one, but it's freaking forever. I get it because it's the pandemic. It makes sense, but you know, I wanna see it. I wanna see Stanley Parable. I want more Stanley Parable. But no, sadly, it'll take it'll take more time. So, it is what it is. Let's see. Where is the window capture? Blender. Oh boy. And let's go and fit this in. There we go. Nice. Okay. We got Blender in. Let's go ahead and model a button. Let's go ahead and grab a reference, actually. I actually should have probably just grabbed this one on hindsight. There we go. This is a beautiful button right there. Look at that. Let's plop this in right there. And let's grab... where exactly? Is this one a good button? No, that looks awful. That looks really bad. Alright, there we go. I think we're good. I mean, we can grab this image as well as a reference. There we go. Alright. I'll grab that. So now we got 2 buttons. Like two images for buttons. I really like the style of the buttons. In my opinion, this is the best looking button of any game. And also this is based off of what was it? Half-Life? Like the buttons are very similar apparently to Half-Life because they use the models as well. And so I really like this style of button. Now, it's also very easy to model buttons, luckily enough, because they're very, very simple in nature. So we're gonna go ahead and model them. So first off, we got a box for the button itself. Then we have the hull for the button, like right there. Actually, now that I look at it, it actually is a little bit... Okay, so it's a tad bit beveled. Which will work for us, because that's like sort of the vibe we want. We want like a friendly vibe. A Kenny-esque vibe, as I would like to describe it. And then we have... We'll just go ahead and mirror this, because we cannot be bothered with modeling two things at once. And then we'll just have... actually, I can just probably do this with Z as well. Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. Like, cause I saw that these two sides are sort of the same. So you can definitely do this. Hey, how's it going? Hi, Michael. Thank you for the tip that you gave me about the door thing. Thank you, I appreciate it. But we're modeling buttons. We are adding buttons into the game to make sure that people don't have to worry about how a button works, that kind of thing. I don't know if I'm just gonna make one type of button, because I don't really see any other type of button. So I decided today as well, I'm gonna probably work on UI. I'm also gonna add UI elements into the game. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Alright, I think... Yeah, I think this should be pretty simple. Let's just go ahead and remove this, and then add this. Remove clipping. No problem! I love buttons. I think buttons are extremely... like, a good button is very hard to miss, in my opinion. If the designer knows what they're doing, I think a good button makes or breaks the game, in my opinion. Because sometimes, like, I think it just comes down to, like, design. Like, I think people don't value, like, small things, like buttons like that. And that's why I love Stanley Parable. It sort of flips it over its head. It becomes this thing where it's like, well, what if that's the only thing in the game, you know? What if buttons are the only thing that you're striving for in this game? No other option, no other objective, just button. And that's why I like it. Wow, that's kind of trippy. I think this works. Alright, I guess so. Actually, it would be easier if I add a Bevel Modifier on this, because it will make it nice and snappy. Let's just go ahead and add that before subdiv. There we go, nice and snappy. I don't want this to be there, so I'm just gonna make that... Actually, no, not that. Not just that one. We just undo. Why did it undo my bevel? Blender, explain. Why did it do that to me? There we go. Wonderful. Let's have... Okay, that's a very high bevel. Way too high. There we go. Smoothen this out. Magic wave, my friend. Let's check volume real quick. Alright. Remove this face. Just to save a couple. It's always nice to save a couple polys here and there. Actually, this one is sort of necessary to get this nice crisp edge on it. Actually, is it necessary? Because I kind of want it to be a standalone. Yeah, I like if I want, I mean, nah, I'll just have it as a wall thing. Why did I undo? Excuse me. There we go. I'll just have it as a stick to the wall kind of situation. There's no real point to having it a standalone. I think I can just sort of modify it to be that way. Alright, I think this is the main base done. Yeah, there isn't really anything in here. There's like this, like, cross... Not cross, it's like a line, like diagonal line that goes through. Not really important. I think we can live with that. This one, I can actually remove the faces in here. There we go. And now, when we plop this bad boy in, let's have... This set is not very round of you. Just go ahead and move this out. Actually, wait a minute. Let's move this out as well. There we go. Make this a little more rounded. Because it's very obvious it's like really rounded. You know what's also funny? In Stanley Parable, there's a couple of different buttons, and I think I'll focus more on a squishy button. They have this design where it's like flat, and then it sort of goes inside. So like, to give you some idea, it looks like this. And then it like, something like that. Where it's like, it has like a very sharp edge. The cavity is ruining this. I probably should change my default. But sort of like this. Their buttons look like this. It's like flat, and then it has like a bevel on there. I actually like a more squishy button, so I'm gonna not do that. And we're just gonna stick with like a roundish. Really round and squishy. There we go. And now that we got that down, let's see, what else do I need? Okay, the button looks a little warped. Let's go ahead and just adjust these. I think we can just dissolve these. We don't really need them. Quick question, do you accept playlists with over 100 songs? If they're good, then yes. Simple. Honestly, if you have a playlist that you want to recommend, then go ahead, because that would be a pretty nice thing to have. If I have like an assortment of playlists. There we go. Actually, wait, hold on. Actually, I want this to be sort of extruding out. There we go. Let's also like make this a little bit easier to work with. There we go. Natural hue flamingo. If you're multicolor, that's cool too. Let's do this. Nice. Still a little bit not as round as I would like. This is the ortho. There we go. Nice. And let's do that. What in the... Oh, right, I have to save... I forgot that I have to save these. I guess I'll just name it, like... Godot. I guess that makes sense. Let's also just remove these faces, because you're never gonna see them. I like removing faces that you'll never see. Like, just these. It's also just nice practice. Never needing too many. Nice button. Go. Remove this face. I know that it's not necessary now because Godot has like I mean, it's not as if it's like not necessary. You could just model, but it's a nice practice to just have. Hi, Mad. I think that's about it. I kind of want like a nice little like detail in here. Just a nice little detail. That is... What the heck did I do? Alright, there we go. Do this. Extrude normals. Make it nice and like rounded inside of there. There we go. What are you doing today? Making buttons, baby. Adding buttons into the game. There we go. Nice little button. Very squishable button, if you ask me. Let's test this real quick. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that. Nice squishable button. I like it. Very, very nice. Very pog. Control P. Let's call this... actually, wait. I need to separate these into two. Control P. And then Control P. There we go. Call this button... Actually... Let's copy these. I mean, I'm not gonna probably make any adjustments to this, but it's sort of good practice to do this. To have a duplicate. And then apply all. And I'll just rename this button... button hull. Let's join these. Button mesh. Let's go ahead and also color these in, because I kind of want them to have a similar color scheme. These not. Alright, let's do 3. Okay. I mean, I could. I guess I can just. Yeah, I'll just open one. All right. Image. What? Why do you go to volume info? That is so dumb. All right. FPS texture, please. Dark. I need my Atlas. Thank you. Beautiful. Let's just unwrap this bad boy. I just use Atlas texturing because it's easy. I also recommend it if you're new to modeling. Just do Atlas modeling. Very simple, straightforward. Do something like that. And I think that's about it. Yeah. I mean, I could add a lot more detail into this, but I don't want to. I think it's good enough. This one will get its own material, because I have an idea. I want to make it random. It might be a little complicated, now that I think about it, but like, I think that should be alright. I can probably look up how to make this random color every time that you start. Like, that should be pretty fun. Okay, let's do it. Do we need anything else? I kind of want to add like lights. I want to add lights as one of the things as well. Also these clips, I kind of want them to be a little bit darker. There we go. Okay, let's remove all specular and all roughness. This one can have a little bit of roughness. There we go. And I think that's about it for the button. So we're all good with the button. Now let's do light, because I want to have some lights. That's the one thing that I didn't add in, what was the game? I already forgot my Game Jam game. That was the Vault 19. I wanted to add lights into the game, but I didn't have enough time. Actually, I did have enough time, but I was so tired to the point that I was like, I cannot be bothered. I'm not gonna do it. And so I didn't. Facebook mom thinking men with long hair and a beard is Jesus now. That is... they're not wrong. They're not wrong. I mean, hey, you know what? Close enough. Alright, let's do... that. I think that is a pretty good light, if you ask me. Yeah, that seems about right. And then we'll just add like an emission shader on this. It should be good. And then let's do a little bit of scaling. Very nice. All right, why is this not parented? Question mark. I thought it just does it automatically, but it doesn't. Which is not very pog of you. Okay. I think that's about it for the stuff that we need to add. So we should be good. I forgot that those things are not mirrored anymore. I forgot. I applied that. Yeah, see, this is why I don't really make copies anymore. I'm like, I mean, it's already... like, I can already just make that. Alright. This one actually doesn't need the material. This one does. There we go. It'll just get like a blank material. Okay. Call it light. Export it. FPS template. Let's do... Oh wait, no, I almost forgot. I almost forgot something. Gotta do Alt-G. Alt-G. Control-A, all transforms. Very important. I forgot. I forgot you have to do that. Alright, button. There we go. Selected objects. Apply modifiers. And boom, baby, it is in. We are ready to go. Why did the music stop? YouTube stop being dumb. Okay, there we go. Alright. So we now have le button and le light. So we'll just go ahead and add them in. Button, open anyway. Beautiful. What? Did I mess it up? Oh wait, I was looking in the wrong place. There we go. Okay. It was completely fine. Look at that! That looks like a good button to me. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and add a static. And let's add a collision shape. Finally, a buttonhole. And... add a box to sort of contain the whole ordeal. I don't really need this to be super accurate, because collision shapes are not. It's not. You really don't need it to be that accurate. I just kind of want it to. I mean, you might as well. There we go. Wonderful. A button. Very nice. Yes, exquisite. The most amazing button I've ever seen. I don't know what the hell's that voice. Alright, let's see. Here. Okay. I want it to be like just above that button. And so when you run into it, you'll actually still be able to see it. Alright. I think that's about it. What else do I need in here? I guess I just have to animate this now. Go ahead and do that. I'm also gonna add... Oh wait, there's another type of button. A rigid button. So a rigid body button is if you, let's say, throw something at it and it triggers. That is very useful. That is very useful. Like if you push the button with like a block, or if you throw something at it, that's very useful. It's very useful. Actually, we should probably add like a throwing mechanic. Now that I think about it. Yeah, that could definitely be considered. Alright. Let's see. Animation. Press. Go ahead and also add a material on this bad boy. Now, how do I add button? And no comment. Let's go ahead and see. Alright. How to randomize albedo Godot. I guess I can just sort of have like a random number generator and just sort of do it. Random color in Godot. Oh, yeah, I think what I should do is wait a minute. Just adjust the bubbles modulate property. Modulate color. If you want to select random colors, you should probably make an array of colors to choose from. Interesting. Randomize. Huh. Well, that's a lot more nuanced than I anticipated. I'm like... huh. Randomize, modulate, equals colors, randi, color size. That is, Okay, you know what? We're not gonna make it random. that seems excessive for something. Like, I wish there's like a function in albedo. Is there a function in albedo? Like, is there like set random albedo? That would be pretty cool, but I guess it's just not. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Like, it also doesn't... Okay, wait, does it have hue? Hold on. Hue. Hue variation. Initial hue... Oh, that's in the particle. What? I want it on the material. Wait, they don't have it for the material? Okay, that's weird. Alright, anyways. I guess we're just gonna leave it red. Alright, it is what it is. Okay, I cannot be bothered with the random color. It's like way too much effort. Way too much effort. Hi, Okurla. How you doing? There we go. Nice red button. Nobody likes to not press a big red button. It's a tried and true fact. Alright, let's do these. We only really need to connect this, which basically connects us to the player. Function on player node. Let's add an area on this bad boy. A collision shape. A box. And bada bing, bada boom. We got ourselves Le Bouton. Right there. Easy. If node is equals to area, animation player play the press animation. And animation player is playing not. So if the animation player is not playing, then play the animation. Oh yeah, right. I have to save this in a different scene. Button. Let's go to that scene. And let's press. Red button, emergency button, Among Us reference. I mean, yeah, you can definitely make Among Us in Godot. For sure. Alright, I think now we now just have to animate the button. Press. That should be pretty easy. Let's do a nice transform. Use Bezier curves. X, I think, is the way to go. And then let's just go ahead and mark that. And move this down. To a point where you still can't see. There we go. Like, at least you still can't see it. Bang. I'm making something right now, I just want to hear the stream in the background. Well, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for going in and taking your time. I appreciate it. I just noticed something. Actually, I probably should just have, I should probably just have, like, that much. Yeah, I don't like it to go that far. I don't like this, like, clipping through nonsense. Ew. Godot animation is amazing. I'm not using it enough in my projects. I love the animation player. In fact, one of the things that we had like this whole conversation in the Discord server, the Godot Discord server. There was a guy who was struggling with like a Hollow Knight looking, not a Hollow Knight, a Celeste like camera pan. And one guy was like, I can definitely do that. Yeah, like, hey, give me a minute. And so he helped out the guy. And I was like, nah, man. You can use animation players. And I'm like, what? What are you smoking? Like you can animate the camera going to the other scene. And I'm like, no, that doesn't work. And so I basically tried to make it work. Unfortunately, I didn't win that one, but it comes to show how much I love animation players. I would defend it with my life. I really, really like animation players. They're super duper nice. And they just work. They just work. And it's fantastic. It's beautiful. Why are you there? Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. There you go. Like, what transform is that? There we go. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, do I scale these? I mean, a scale would be nice. I'm doing it, whatever. Scale, remove the other ones. I want the scale. Nobody tells me what to do. Alright, there we go. I think I want to scale more. Maybe like 0.5. What the heck? Why did the scale do some weird-ass nonsense? Okay, I guess that's that. Oh, I guess it's keeping track of relative scale, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. We deal with it. Alright. Now let's move this up. It's actually in frame. And let's do translation. Nice! Look at that squishy ass button. That's what I call a good button press right there. Nice. Let's also add an emission. Like when you press the button. That would be nice if it lights up when you press the button. Let's do button mesh. Let's go to emission. Grab that bad boy. What happens if I turn this white? Of course, that's gonna happen. Of course. I mean, I was not expecting it, but you know, I just kind of assumed. All right. Energy. Turn that to 0. And then 0 in here. Brighten that thing up. There we go. Nice. Epic. I'm gonna adjust the Beziers because I think they look a little wacky. Especially the light. The light looks weird. I'm gonna have to adjust the light, the curves. I kind of wish, one thing that I really want in Godot is the animation here sucks. like the interface in animating here compared to Blender is miles away. It's like night and day. You're gonna not... I mean, I guess it's just sort of simple animations. They're not expecting you to make like complex animations, but like, man, it is rough. All right, okay, let's do the light. There we go. I want it to be like pretty snappy, so I'm just gonna see I'm usually I just scale this down with like S in Blender, but I can't. The pain. I can't believe it. No. All right. I guess this should work. All right. There we go. That's a simple enough. That's simple enough. There we go. It's a nice like way to just make the light a little more not crap. That's a pretty good way to do it. There we go. Nice. Let's also make the squish a little bit nicer. I do have to change the translations, which is kind of annoying, especially with this interface. But that is fine. Because we are... Yes. So let's do... There we go. Now we can just speed it up a bit. Because right now it's too slow. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Let's do 0.25. Okay, that I keep messing that up. That's not... Okay. Let's do like 4, actually. Twing, 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 twing. Nice. I could even add a button press on this, but honestly, I think I'm good. I don't know why, but working with audio players in Godot is so freaking weird. I don't understand it. Like in the... I think in GD Quest, they made it look so easy, but for me, I'm actually like big dumb, and I don't understand it. Like, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time understanding animation, like audio players. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. But I really want to add a noise, a sound into this, but for now, I think we're good. I think we can leave that off later. Also, reset tracks is kind of annoying. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let's do lights. Let's add some lights in just to add, like, it's not necessary, but it's like it's a nice little thing that I can add in the scenes, make it nice and pretty. Where is the... Okay, I guess I can save this to branch. I can just make this light. Because, like, maybe I can turn it to, like, night mode and it'll, like, I don't know, have, like, some lights in. That'd be pretty nice. Static. Let's have collision. I think I've done this so many times now at this point. I can basically do it blindfolded. There we go. We got that in. Open that bad boy, and then we got the collision shape. Oh, yes. And since it's a box... Actually, nah, it's not exactly a box. That's kind of annoying. Kind of wished I modeled this a little better, but... Like, if I modeled this better, I would have made it so that it always fits in this box. That's always what I would do. But I'm big dumb. Alright. Oh, wait, no, oh, wait, no? Am I big dumb? I am big dumb. Okay, never mind. Oh, no! I forgot to separate it. Oh, shucks. Alright, hold up. I forgot to separate the light. Yeah, there. That's kind of the annoying part in Godot as well, is that you kind of have to do this. And then re-export it. Like, it's annoying, but it is what it is. It's not a big deal breaker anyway. There we go. So now we got the light. Let's go ahead and grab this. And now we have the light as a separate mesh. That's really all we needed. Let's have this as like, we have like red lights and we'll have green lights. I don't know if I think I should go with gray. Like, what? Okay, you know what? Let me see. What do lights look like? Emergency lights. What do they look like? That is not the emergency lights that I was referring to. Like, in a nuclear reactor, what would they... I mean, I know what these emergency lights are, but these are not what I'm looking for. I want, like, a siren light. Okay. Siren lights? I mean, all of them are lit. Siren lights. Off. What do they look like? They actually still look red. I guess that makes sense. Alright. So let's go ahead and just color them red. Like that. Let's make the roughness pretty low to make it nice and shiny. And then I think that's pretty good. I think that's basically it. Red light, green light. Squid game reference. Oh, alright. Cookie reference. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Alright, 0.5. Yeah, there we go. So you can still see a little bit of the shine. And it'll also like appear on the bloom, which is good. We turn on bloom. Or not, because I'm big dumb. Is it really not appearing? I guess it's not that... Huh. I guess it's because, yeah, probably need this to be a lot higher. Actually, I like that color a lot better. There we go. I think that's good. I don't know why my glow still isn't working the way that it is supposed to. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Man, my man got bloom. Oh my goodness. Every indie game ever. Just crank that bloom. Ooh yeah. Crank that bloom up, boy. Alright. I don't know why is the red of the... Is it additive? Screen? No. That's a cool effect though. Why is it not glowing? Why is the red of the emission not glowing? That is the question of the day. That is kind of annoying. Because I wanted that to glow. But why is it not glowing? I don't understand. I think you're showing the Blender woman down the mode. I am a biggest dumb of all time. Oopsies. I completely forgot that is not dependent when I move it. Alright, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why this thing's not glowing. Huh. That's weird. Okay, I got flashed. I got light moded. Alright, how do I freaking make it the red glow, bro? That's so dumb. Why does this not work with like freaking Blender? What are you smoking, Godot? I thought this works. Like if you adjust the emission of this thing with the color, like you'd get a red glow. That's weird. Multiply? No, that's not how it works. Finish the line art? I'm a color it now. Sweet. Making progress. That's good. Alright, how do I make the thing I mean, I'm like just like obsessing over this one thing. I mean, it's not necessary, but I want it. I want it. Why is it not glowing the way that I want it to? Alright, let's reset these. Alright. Okay, default settings. So there it is. It's the bloom. I see it. I see what I have to adjust. I have to adjust bloom. You can see it there. It's almost there. But it's not exactly. See, look at that. Now you can see the red glow. So how do I make that happen without making everything look like trash? Maybe if I set the intensity really low and just crank Soulja Boy style? No, it even won't. It won't even do that. Like, you really have to crank the intensity. That is not ideal. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, we did it! Yes, baby! It is screen 0.3145 liter bloom. Wow! Woo! Yeah! That's what we're waiting for! Alright, there we go. We got it. Finally. This is the effect that I want. I want this to glow right there. Maybe if you go to the button material in the mission, you can set the color value to raw in the color picker. For I mean, I guess to like make it so that you have a reference, but I guess it works now. Yeah, I guess you just had to fiddle around with the settings here, which is kind of annoying because I expect because in actually I can show you in Blender, and this time I won't forget. In Godot, not in Godot, in Blender, if you do this, you will say have a red. Let's have emission strength something high. Put this on black. Right now it's really white. Go ahead and adjust that. And if you turn on bloom, for instance, bloom. See? It automatically triggers it by the color of the emission. I don't know why in Godot it's a bit of a hassle to do it, but it is what it is. Bro, every time I see a video with 30k views and the video has 3k likes something, it makes me confused that the video is not disliked. It's probably only like 28 dislikes or something. It really makes you question everything. YouTube is dumb by removing the dislike buttons. True, and luckily people are smart and they made an add-on that actually removes it. Like it returns the dislike buttons back. And I downloaded it and I'm back to normal. It doesn't work for mobile. They still don't have it in mobile, but I'm back to the true YouTube with the dislike button in there, you know. It's really nice. I can even show it to you. Like if I go here, let me show you. Right here. Look at that. A luxury. having the dislike buttons. Like it's just there. It's a pretty cool add-on. You can see it like very easily. For like any browser, you'll be able to get it. A lot of fake news and stuff is harder to detect because of no downvotes. Tutorials are hell without dislikes. Like, dude, like it's so much more difficult to find a good tutorial. Like, let's say if it's just a fake tutorial and it doesn't actually work. Oh my goodness, it is so freaking dumb. I don't understand it. I don't know why YouTube decided to be TikTok. They're not gonna be TikTok. Alright, like what is this? Before you could dislike on mobile, you can see the dislike count, but now you can't, sadly. Really? So they killed it. That would have been not that bad. If you dislike it and it shows you the dislike. That's not... Honestly, I would be happy if that is actually what they did. If that's what they did, I'm fine. Like, sure, it's a bit of a hassle, but I'll be okay with it. But... completely removing the ability to see it is kind of it's stupid. It's really annoying as well, especially again for tutorials as my example. Like it doesn't help anybody. It just hurts like the majority of the people who consume YouTube. Next thing you know, they're completely axing the feature. They're gonna remove the dislike button. I would like it if they returned back to like back in the old days where they had like a 5-star rating. Like if they go back to that, honestly, I'd be pretty okay with that. And it's original. You know, I mean, Vimeo now has that, I think. Does Vimeo support the 5-star thing, or is it the different platform that I'm thinking of? Maybe it's a different platform. I think I want to make the emissions a little bit higher because I think... Oh wait, it's probably because, yeah. I mean, I can be fine with, like, a little bit of sky glow. It's fine. Okay, I think we're good with this front. We now have a light bulb. We now have a button. We now have all the stuff necessary for life. Life is now complete. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and add it into the game. Let's get it. Don't save. Alright. At least they could have made the option to both turn on and likes and dislikes. Really dumb, but it would have been nice. Yeah, right? Like, if they just added an option for you to be able to turn it on and off, which is dumb in the first place, but sure, right? Sure. They just wanted to cater to advertisers. That's their whole ordeal. That's what they want out of this entire ordeal. They want it to be super duper advertiser friendly, and it's dumb. It's really annoying. Okay, I think... oh wait, no. I'm using the wrong node. Alright. I keep forgetting that as well. Alright, button. I kind of wish that it, like... If you don't enter anything, it will just, like... If you don't enter anything that makes sense, it will just sort of automatically know, oh, it's spatial. Yeah, it's looking for spatial. Alright, let's do it here. Nice big red button. Actually, I kind of want to add like a wall here. Yeah, I want to add like a wall in here that has a bunch of buttons. Like maybe if I duplicate this and then go here. Maybe even here. Or outside. I think I'll leave it outside. There we go. Actually, the button's really big. There's already an option to hide your likes and dislikes. That's the point. Why you can also hide and show dislikes, dislike both. Yeah, I don't get it. Like again, they're trying to cater. That's all it is. It's all just a way for them to cater to advertisers, which is just annoying, and it ruins the sort of credibility of it as well, like the content. Because at the end of the day, that's what we also look out for here. We like YouTube because it's credible at some points. As long as you know where to look, it's very much like a good source of information. But now they're doing that, and it's just like, well, I guess that's gone. Yeah, that feature is basically useless now. Now you're just removing your likes, which is like, I don't know what kind of person doesn't want to have likes on their thing. Oh, because it's not unique, is it? The button material here is not local to scene. There we go. I learned that back in the day, and that took me absolutely forever to figure out. That like whole emission thing of a jig. Like that, like the materials being like on its own. I don't know why that took me forever. Alright. Epic, beautiful. Love that. I think I want a better crosshair. Right now our crosshair is pretty bad. I want to make our crosshair a little bit better. I also want a rigid body button, so like if you run into it, it will like, you'll be able to press it, you know? That'd be pretty useful as well. It should be local to the scene by default. Yeah, I don't know why it's not like the default. Like, people would be so confused because you have to go like this. You have to do this. Like, let's say you're here, right? You're here, and it's just this little thing, resource. I don't even know if you can even see that. You can't even see it. See, that's how small it is. Like, look at that. That's so small. And, like, that's the only way for you to do that. It took me absolutely forever to figure that out. Until, like, someone like Zachriel, I think. He's, like, a super duper nice guy in Discord. He helps out a lot of peeps. He pointed that out. And I was like, I don't know where it is. It's in like, the bottom. And I was like, oh. Like, bruh. Why? But why? Working on shading, and then it's done. You work really, really fast. That's crazy. That is insane. Insane speeds. The speed of this man. What the? I made a freaking new folder. The old YouTube quote was broadcast yourself. Now it's broadcast yourself, but also follow these rules so we can make money. Broadcast yourself, but there's a big but. Oh boy, man, it is what it is. I mean, honestly, I mean, as long as they don't do anything stupid, then I mean they're pretty good to go. But so far they're doing a lot of things stupidly, so I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared. Wait a minute, is it because I moved it? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, sometimes like Godot would not keep track of it. I don't like how that is like so much glow. That is abhorrent amounts of glow. Maybe like yay much. Alright, let's also add some lights. Add some lights in here. I make and get decals in Roblox now, so that's cool. Epic! That's great, man. You making money off of it, or is it just all from the goodness of your own heart? I'm assuming you're doing this by commission. That'd be a nice gig. Okay, hold on. Wait, what's the... it's fine. Also, I don't know why, but like apparently they're deprecating this in the future. I don't understand that. Like, then what's gonna replace it then? What's gonna replace the hinge joint node? I'm guessing they will now allow you to move the origin point, which would be super nice. Because that was the main thing that was bothering me with 3D. You cannot move the origin point. Like, what? That's so annoying. That's so freaking annoying. Like, why don't you just have, like, why can't you just move the origin point of the mesh and then I'll be able to lock it? Like, that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Like, I made this, okay, so let me show you the door. Like, the door mesh is made to rotate by the mesh here. Like, I purposely modeled this to have the mesh, like, around it. And for some reason, you're not allowed to move this, which is the main important bit. You're not allowed to move the point of origin of this rigid body, which is really annoying. Like, why can't you just do that? If I could have just done that, I could have just do this and then angular lock. Like, I could just lock X and Z, I have a door. Like, you don't need all of this nonsense that you have to have a hinge joint and you have to connect them both. Like, bruh, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Apparently, Roblox servers are a bit wacky right now. Roblox has been in a ringer recently. There's a lot of stuff happening with Roblox, which is surprising, but I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Alright, let's do some lights. That is a big light. That is a big light. That is a massive light. Let's do lights. The big light right there. Yes, sir. Let's do that. Thank you. It's a nice little light. Actually, I you know what I should do? I should also add a light bulb in here. An omni light. Yeah. There we go. There we go. That's a lot better if I do that. Because it'll be a lot more realistic. There it is. You should probably use the generic 6DOF joint in the future. What in the world is that space name? What is a generic DOF joint? What is that? Oh no. That sounds that sounds very complicated. And my brain is already gonna fry. I do not like the sound of that. That sounds weird as hell. It's in Godot right now, really? I mean, I guess I can sort of prepare this for the future. I mean, I guess I can. I think it'd be much better if we can now just like adjust it immediately. Yes, more doors and buttons now available, only for the low price of free. Because I have no idea exactly like what that is. I'm probably just gonna look and see how it actually works. All right, 0.5. I guess I have to lower this a lot more. I wish there's also like an apply scale. Like, let's say if you want this to return back to like it'll keep the scales, and then you want to like return this back to 1-1. Like in Blender they have that. That would be pretty useful. Like if you can like apply transforms, so you can basically like you can sort of model quote unquote in Godot. That'd be pretty nice. It would also be pretty cool if you can like join meshes and you can turn it into one like what is this called? Array mesh. You can join it as like one whole array mesh. Like there's like little things in Godot that are like, it would be cool, but honestly, I think they're doing a good job so far. I think they're alright. They're doing good. They're doing mighty fine for what they're doing. There we go. Nice. I like to add some lights in here. Just some decoration. Wouldn't hurt. This is like not the Godot, the corridor music. I always get reminded every time I listen to this song of like Corridor Digital. Because this is like the one song they always use. And it's good. It's a good song, but you know. Ambi, do you think you'll ever make a 3D platform, or either you just test it by yourself or you actually make a game out of it? I actually did. I did make a 3D platformer, now that you ask. I made a 3D platformer for the Godot Jam. I'm planning to make a video out of my experience for my first game jam, and yeah, you can play it. It's I will say it is incredibly bad because again, it was a panic to get it done, but I was able to make something that is basically a game. It's not a good game, but it's a game. Like it's about what you'd expect for a 4-hour manic sprint, especially that I haven't done anything close to it. Like that was honestly, that's like the first game I've finished ever since 2000 and I don't even remember, 2012? No, not 2012. 2015. 15 or 16. Because I used to make games in Scratch, and back in the day I used to always finish those games. Now, like nowadays I don't really make games anymore, and that was like the first ever game that I've finished after like a long time. Like, I haven't made any games up to that point. In Godot specifically as well. I've made a couple for like commissions, but like I've never really made like a full-on game, and especially for a game jam as well. I haven't, so that was a bit of an experience. What is the rings that are happening? Oh, those are lights. Oh, ugh. Okay, that's kind of weird. Can I remove that? Lights. I mean, it removes the sunlight. Nah, it's fine. Whatever. All right. There we go. So we got some lights in. Let's also kill the lights for our environment. Energy. Look at that. Beautiful reds right there. The thumbnail is just your model facepalming the background of the game, but they made it look you made it look even worse. Yeah, basically, it's really bad. The game itself is really bad, honestly. But I was happy that I was able to do it because it sort of taught me how to get things done and finish things. You know, like I think the main issue that I had with the game was that more on like the technical end, I was so bad. I was actually just super dumb. That was the thing. I was so dumb in Godot that I wasn't able to make simple things like buttons, levers, freaking cranks. I still don't know how to make a crank, and I'm gonna have to figure it out. Like, there's still, like, so many things that I have no idea how to do. By the way, Blender 3.0 just came out. Any note in that update? I really like the asset browser that they're planning. I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't downloaded Blender yet, like 3.0. And yeah, I really enjoy it. I really dig it. Cycles X. Ooh, Cycles X, baby. Let's go. I'm so excited for Cycles X because I think I've only used Cycles like once. I've only used Cycles once, and it was a terrible experience. Now with Cycles X, it's like, mamma mia, that is the good. Bruh, you still use Godot? Yes, of course. Like, wait, what the heck does that even mean? Oh my gosh, you still use Godot? That is so, like, not cool. Like, what is that supposed to... what is that supposed to mean? That doesn't make any sense. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Unity, way better. Yes, of course. I love licenses. Oh, beautiful. I love just... do you ever want to just not have money? Yes, of course. Of course. True, fact. Do you have the footage of developing the game? Yes, a little bit. And I also am planning to make a video out of it. It's a very clickbaity... It's a very clickbaity title, I will say. I mean, the art tools in the end. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Like, honestly, I don't care if you use Unity, Game Maker, freaking Scratch, like Unreal, whatever you use. As long as you're making a game and as long as you're having fun, there's no need to, like, scowl about what tools you're using. That's kind of like saying, oh, you still use a stove? We use an induction now. Well, like, who cares? It gets the job done. I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter what you're using. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. I just like the fact that Godot is just completely free. No strings attached, no nothing. Like, that's just what it is. I like that, primarily. That's really it. I also like the GD script. The GD script is super nice. It's like, compared to C, like, it's just, I cannot be bothered. Let's see. Alright, I think I should now probably start adding rigid body. Rigid body buttons would be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty nice. If I add like if I add this, that'd be pretty dope. Let's go ahead and plop this in here. Yeah, I think we'll have like 2 buttons here and then another thing here for like for the rigid body buttons. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. All right, let's do it. All right, let's add a rigid body button. Let's see. How am I actually gonna do it though? Like, do I just have like the force? Like if it hits, that doesn't really sound correct. Because okay, so my idea is I want a button that if you throw a rigid body at it, or if you jump into it, really, then it would press the button. You know, that'd be a pretty sweet thing to have. It's not necessary because overall the button already works, but it would be pretty sweet. Also, what is it today? 9:30? I guess I can go ahead and just... Yeah, I can probably start working on it. Alright, let's go ahead and make this unique. I'll probably have like a green button for this one. There we go. Bro, you're still using this engine that I don't like. Guess what? What? You should use this engine I preferred more, even though it probably won't fit your preferred workflow. Yeah, I don't really get it. It is what it is. People can have their own opinions. It is the internet after all. We didn't ask. I love how he's being all snarky even though he's the one who brought this into the first place. He was the one going like, why do you use Godot? Unity's better. Like, I love how he's now the one complaining. Like, bro, nobody asked. You answered the exact same thing that you're having. Like, who cares? Alright, let's have the albedo. Let's have the emission set here as well. Because I forgot I have to do that. There we go. Nice. My friend known as Max, are you really still using that thing that someone made? That's something? Oh my gosh! Got the troll in the chat. It's not exactly a troll. Trolls are more like they look for a reaction. This one is just more of just like, he's just very close-minded. That'd be a pretty good way to say it. It's kind of like talking to like a Trump supporter. You know, even though as much as you can, as much effort that you can try, they still just won't do anything. It's just like they would not bow down to anything that you say. So it is what it is. You kind of just say yes, and then that's it. Oh no! Color different. Oops. I forgot that that's gonna... Okay, well that's neat. I forgot that this is supposed to be local. Oops. Can I reverse that? Of course not. I mean, a green button is a nice stark contrast from the red lights. And I'll have like a yellow button for like a rigid body button. That'd be pretty neat. I'd have that. Because right now, I mean, this is pretty alright. Toot, toot, toot. Love that. That'd be pretty neat. I think having another rigid body, like if you throw, say if like I want this, say if I throw this at that, that'd be pretty neat. Also, I think I need to fix this. Like, I don't know why, but if I throw this, it doesn't arc. I want it to like arc in the direction that I want. I think that's what I should do. I think I should have like if I throw it this way, I should have like the arc of it, you know? Like that'd be pretty sweet. There we go. Do that. Isn't scripting complicated in the first place? Yeah, like it all just depends on which one you want to use, really. Like, I don't care if you use freaking... I don't care if you use, like, Scratch gaming programming language, or freaking C++, or Java. Like, literally, like, there is no reason, you know? Like, it's all just tools at the end of the day. There's no right or wrong way to code or whatever. There's no need. Alright, let's go ahead and have, let's have the throwing thing not suck, please. Front engine Scratch is so bad. I mean, yeah, it's a learning tool. It's not exactly supposed to be like, I'm gonna make League of Legends in Scratch. Like, that's not the purpose of Scratch. The purpose of Scratch is supposed to teach you how to program. Like, how programming works. He doesn't stop. Honestly, it makes the stream a little more interesting. I actually kind of like it. It makes it so that it's not boring. I like it. Like, it would just be, like, boring if I just mute him. So it would be pretty sweet to just kind of have a conversation with a wall. That'd be pretty sweet. Like, it's like a wall that can talk back. That's it's pretty sweet. I like that. Okay, so this is a throw force that we have here. Now, I don't know how to make it so that the angle... Like, wait, hold on. How do I do this? So if I wanted to throw it at a specific... How do I make it throw at the axis of the camera? How do I do that? Some people can do crazy things in Scratch now. Yeah, man. Have you seen Griff Patch? Griff Patch is amazing. I love that guy. That guy taught me everything that I needed to learn in programming, period. Like, it's great. That's pretty dope. The camera's forward. Yes. I want to make the throw, the throw force equivalent to, say, if you just like do this, right? So if you have this in your throw, it will like base off of your camera. Camera transform bases Z. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I love how you just know exactly. I mean, hey, we don't know if it works. Maybe you're a genius. Imagine if you're a genius. Hold on. If you are indeed a genius, let's find out. All right, here we go. I love how he has like an opinion on everything, and it's like, bruh. Okay, that's not. I guess we have to times it by throw force. That's what we lacked. There we go. Times by throw force. So you don't need, like, you still need that anyway. Just worked in 3D with Godot a lot. Yeah, I'm planning on working with 3D because like the Godot 4, they're working a lot to make 3D a lot better. There it is. Yes. Amazing. Why you not on Twitch? Because I love you. I like seeing you. I wanna have you on my chat, and that's beautiful. All right, there we go. So we can now throw the box as far away as possible. There we go. That's beautiful. I love that. All right. Anyways, how do I make a rigid body button? That's really quite complicated, ain't it? Oh, also, wait a minute. I just noticed something. That's kind of annoying. Wait a minute. Can I just like do this? Where is it? Where is the Also, I just realized. Wait, why is that, bro? Oh, I'm freaking. I've been here. Oh, that's why. Okay. All right. Let's do. Okay, I think I need to make the FOV shift a little bit better. So I think that'd be pretty sweet. I have returned. Hi, Brent. All right, let's see. I think we need to have the FOV shift not happen here, because I think what happens is like if you're moving, then that's when it does it. When in reality, we want it to shift while you're not moving, or if you're moving, like we want that to happen. So I think that would be better if we put it outside. This will make it a little bit better. There we go. There it is. There we go. Because earlier it was a little bit strange. Oh, now that... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this problem. Oh. Because I think the reason why I put it there is because it only works now when you're running. But I want this to not happen when you're not running. I guess I can just put this. Does that work? If I have like if on floor, we have this, and then we'll put this here, and then this will just happen. This one will go through after that. That would make sense. Because while you're moving, it will play the FOV. And then after that... Oh, wait, but if you're not moving, then it doesn't work. Oh. That would be annoying. Base FOV on the current speed? I guess that would be a smart way to do it. I kind of set this up where, like, if you hold shift, it would just change the FOV and then it would smooth it out. It would smooth it out with like a move toward. That's what I did. Like how would you advise that to be, like, based on speed? I guess like if I base it off of speed, how would I turn and how would I? Might be more complicated to accomplish. Yeah, like how would you turn like a whole vector into like a float? Like if you want to turn like linear velocity into just one value. So like while you're fast, it will increase, and if you're slow, it will turn to a halt. Like, I don't know. Like I think, like, I'm not too sure exactly of how to shift it towards that. It's so easy to do that. Oh yeah, well explain it to me, genius. Show me. Alright? If you have any ideas. Honestly, I would be able to understand it, even if you're using C. I would be able to understand what you're trying to do. You get velocity length, divide that with the max speed, divide number between 1 and 0. Velocity length? Wait, what is a velocity length? Like, velocity length. Divide that with the max speed to get the number between 1 and 0. Oh. Velocity length. I got no clue. Wait, hold up. Length. That's animation. How do you get the length of a velocity? Bro, I got no clue how to freaking do vectors, bro. I'm so stupid with vectors. All vector 3 has a length method. So I just grab it. So I just go ahead and like linear velocity. And then it will just like, oh wait, no. Wait, that doesn't work. So like, divide that with the max speed. Get a number between 1 and 0. I mean, what like is max speed just going to be okay? So let's say if the max speed would be like 10, I don't know, and then the length, the length is linear velocity. Var speed, linear velocity. Oh, oh, yes, of course. All right, var speed, linear. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Velocity dot length. I don't know why I keep misspelling that. Linear velocity isn't declared. I think it's. Hold up. Why is it not declared? Oh wait, it's oh, I'm stupid. It's direction. Is it? I think it's direction. Yeah, it's direction. Direction is the speed. And then you take 1 and 0, and then you multiply it with this. Right. There we go. I think that's what we have to do. So we just have to do that times speed. I think. Wait, no, wait. Pretty sure it's movement? Is it? I guess this. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, because it didn't move and slide. Wait a minute. Wait. What's direction then? Oh, I guess this is smoothened. Oh, right. Because I moved this. I have like a toggle to arcade style, which doesn't have any smoothing. Right, that makes sense. Oh. Interesting. And then we would just have okay, so now we have movement and then length, speed. So that's speed. Wait, what's speed? Oh, speed is 10. I already have speed. So I guess this is like counterintuitive. I guess we'll just turn it FOV. So we'll have speed, the FOV times speed times move. FOV? I think. Maybe. Alright, let's check it. Let's see if this works. Only one way to find out. There we go. And it is not shifting. Huh. That ain't shifting. Hold up. I think I need... Okay, wait, hold on. I think I need this to turn into here, and then I'll turn... Let's go with like, What was the thing here again? 20. Oh, wait, no. Max FOV, which was 90. I guess it switches from 0 to 1. I guess I want this, so like 20. And then 70. Something like that. Yeah. I think that'd be good. There we go. Check it. Because now it will multiply it through the FOV. No, it doesn't. Because I was expecting it to just shift. Your FOV variable is a number between 0 and your max speed. Oh. Between my max speed? Really? I don't really have a max speed. I mean, I guess this is the max speed. Like, it might be higher than 1. Hold on. Aren't you lerping? Yes. I am lerping it. I was lerping H velocity. So I guess that... Oh wait, I guess I should take H velocity instead. Because I'm lerping H velocity and then turning movement into 2 separate, like, axes. I think I should take H velocity instead. Yeah. That definitely... That sounds about right. Let's give it a shot. Let's see. Also, hold on. I think, wait a minute. This doesn't make sense. Because I can just do this. Yeah. That like, so far, I mean, I just want the, Also, why is it here? I gotta move this out. I just want to see. Like, no direction, no anything. I just want to see exactly if it even works. Let's see. So if I run, or if I move. What the fuck? Okay, wait. Man, when you chew that 5 gum. Nice. Okay, well, that works. That's not what I intended it to be. Let's try a lower thing here. Let's see if we're gonna see it. Alright. Good night, sleep, y'all. Alright, oh, I forgot that this is supposed to be 70. Ooh, that's so much better. Yo, Michael, you're a genius. That looks so much better. And it doesn't now rely on the shift. Oh my goodness, Michael, you actually are a genius. That is insane. That looks so good. Well, how about that? My man just fixed it. That is crazy. Okay, now how do I make it work? Alright, so I gotta set min FOV in here. I probably should, like, move this up. Yeah, I mean, that works. That's fine. So, like, if I put this here, and then I put max FOV in here. So say if I have 90 as my max FOV, I need to divide it by... I need to divide it by 90, I guess. So I just have to have max FOV divided by 90. And so now, when we have this, might be buggy if you go super fast. I mean, let's see. I mean, it seems to just work. I mean, I don't really see other peeps going like super duper fast anyway. It works as it is. If I set this a little higher, let's say if I set this to like 120, right? I think it's alright. Hey, it works, it works. That's our mentality here in Milk and Banana Incorporated. I kind of want it to be a little bit more. Just a tad. Like, I think my speed. I think the speed itself is not that high for this character, so I think it's alright. Also, I now have an idea of how to make the, what was it? How to make the tilt. I sort of thought about this while I was sleeping. I know. It's very strange. So, last time I was trying to make the tilt. So, the idea of the tilt is that, let's say, like, the player should, like, move like this. Like, a little bit while you're running. The idea that I had was, what if you take the rotation degrees and you sort of set it to the linear velocity of the X values. That way you'll be able to, like, shift it around, you know? Your FOV will be multiplied based on your speeds. If you go 5 units per second, it's going to be 5 times base FOV. Yeah, because I think the speed of this guy is not that high. Let's say if I change the speed, right? Let's say if I... do I have anything for speed? Wow, I do not have anything for speed. That should be an export var. That is insane. I don't have anything for scrolling. That's crazy to think about. Okay, I do not have anything for speed. That's weird. Okay. Export var speed. That should be there. I don't know why I don't have it there. Let's go at like 50, something ridiculous, right? So if I have 50 speed. Now, if we do that, yeah. I mean, it's like not that different, really. Feels nice. Feels really good. All right, there you go. Okay, let's do the camera tilting. But I mean, so far, I mean, it works. It is what it is. There isn't really anything that's breaking. If you ain't broken, you ain't fix it. That's what we live for here. All right. I think also, what the hell happened to my music? YouTube, can you stop being dumb? There we go. All right. You have been warned. Yeah. I mean, look, you're clearly the more smart person here. I probably think that you're right, but then again, it works. Let's just leave it off until it has a problem, okay? Until it has a problem, let's just like ignore the potential issues of this. I mean, honestly, the only thing I care about is if it's performance. If the performance is hit, then I gotta do something about it. Other than that, I don't really care. YouTube, stop stopping the songs. I know, man. I don't know why. Like, I wish there's a mode that you can just turn on. I have so many things for YouTube that I could just add if I'm their UI designer. I probably should work for Google to make the UI better. Even if I can't change Google, not like YouTube as a whole, I still want the UI of YouTube to at least be competent. Because goodness gracious, they ruined the heck out of it. I don't know what they did to the UI of YouTube. They freaking destroyed it. Okay, anyways, what was I saying? I think I needed to rotate the camera. Like, I want the rotation of the camera to change with your X and Y velocity. Yeah. That's, not Y velocity, X velocity. I want the camera rotation degrees dot X. No, not X. Z. Z to be equals... like plus? Plus... What was the movement again? I think it was, movement X, I think. Actually, no, wait. Because that will just keep spinning. But let's see. Let's see if my initial concept works. Alright, let's see. So I don't know if my initial concept works. So let's say if I move to the side. See? So it does what I want it to, but it's also opposite. So let's just go ahead and minus it. But also, it doesn't go back to normal, which is what I want it to do. I think what I need to do is I need to do a move toward. Is it? No, wait. I can just set it to this. Wait, what am I doing? I could just set it to this. Yeah. Like, if I set it to negative movement X, then that means it will just move. It will just rotate the way that it's supposed to anyway. Okay, well. Oh! Okay, it's the wrong axis. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm moving in the wrong... I mean, I guess it... I mean, it's like almost there. It's just that it's like... Why is it... That's kind of trippy. If you move like this... Oh, so it like... It grabs the... Interesting. It grabs the global move. I guess that's like the global movement anyway. I guess I should take H velocity instead. Yeah, H velocity.x would make more sense because it means that it's your movement locally. Or not, because I'm stupid. It is. The fudge? Wait, it's still global. What the heck? Huh? Bong? Wait a minute. Like, it's almost there, but it's like, it's, I'm just not wrapping my head around it properly. Maybe dot basis. So it's like local. Oops. What? Invalid get index basis on vector 3. I thought it just works with every vector 3. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's your birthday. Gotta party like it's your birthday. Every time I hear this song, I just think Michael Reeves. Is this a song? Michael Reeves? I thought the Michael's song is what was it? Oh man, it's been a while since I've watched Michael Reeves. What was the song that he uses? Yeah, honestly, he has like very I remember he had like that lo-fi song. I forgot what it is. But it's like a lo-fi-esque song. I forgot. I just don't know. I think, you know what? I think it's Direction. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. I think it's Direction. Michael Reeves uses this song in one of his videos. Oh, really? Interesting. That is not that. And it's also now jittery. So I guess H velocity was the way to go because it does lerp it. The problem is it doesn't do it locally, which is kind of annoying. That's really the annoying bit of this entire deal. Like it is like I mean, I guess it's rotation dependent. Like if I go here, and if I go here, I guess it's yeah. Like if you look here, if you go like that, it works normally. But if you go here, it does not work at all because when you rotate the camera, I guess it now like tracks it to a different way because now it still works here, but now you're moving in a completely different direction. Like how do I get the local moving of left and right of this player? Oh man, you're really shifting there, buddy. All right. Can't see the grays. Oh wait. What? Gosh darn you, OBS. What you doing? What the dog doing? There we go. Beautiful. Oh, why did I exit? Bruh. Do any of you guys know what preeminent means? Preeminent? I think that means like something about to happen? I don't know. I'm not good at English. I don't know if that's correct. So where's the debug? Bruh, OBS, can you stop? Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. Right there. Superior or notable above all others. Outstanding. Ah. As you can see, like, it works if you look in this, because that makes sense. Right? That makes sense. But if you look here, it doesn't work when you move to the side. And also, it works when you go to the front. Because it's tracking it by like global. And it's not tracking it by the... It's not taking the rotation of the player into consideration. Surpassing all others. Very distinguished in some way. That's what it says to me. Right. Like, I don't exactly know how to grab the local moving of left to right. How does that work? Left to right. It's leaning it a bit too much. Yeah, I know. I can just like divide it. It's fine. We just want to see it like very obviously to make sure that we're not missing anything. Because we can always adjust it later. How do I grab that? How do I grab the local moving of left to right? There's gotta be like a kinematic. Okay, kinematic. Where is it? Move and slide. Wait, hold on. Linear velocity. There it is. Linear velocity. So like it's a... Don't you have your direction variable? Oh, right. Oh yeah, so like it tracks your it tracks the motion, it tracks your camera. Right. Hold on, let me clean up my thing here. Just clean this up a bit. Alright, I also gotta grab like a new set of headphones. So music keeps cutting out and now I don't know whether or not the music's just gone or if the freaking headphone just doesn't work. Is that like gravity or mass or something related to gravity science? So far, not, because that's like in jumping stuff. I guess you're right. I guess direction. Direction.x. I mean, I think I already did this, but it's not. Yeah, like if I grab direction, that's the non-interpolated version of h velocity. Like that's this. So yeah. Because I was expecting h velocity to work because it's the interpolated version of direction, but the problem is it's global. It's like global movement, but I guess that makes sense because it's basing off of transform. And that's a global variable. Like, how do I make it so that it only gets the local x axis? Like, it only gets the local x, like, of h velocity locally. So that when you rotate, it will also keep that in mind. I guess I should just have it as a wait, where is it? I should just have it as a counter with the camera. So if I take the camera rotation of this into account, so if I have head camera rotation, well, it'd be like say if you're wait, what orientation are you in right now? Right now it's in -90 and it doesn't work, right? So say if it's here, it works, and that's 180. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to make it so that when you move from left to right, it will shift. But right now, it's like, it does it, but it's like, it's global. It's global left to right. Like, if I look here, it does it properly. But if I do it here, since it's locally moving left to right, it's not doing the same thing. So, that's the real issue. And what's even worse is if I move forward, it thinks that it's moving left to right because it's tracking it globally. Like while I wanted to do this. So that's the thing. I also need to make the FOV shift not happen while I'm not running. So I think I have to like add like times but like get strength to FOV. Hold on. FOV. Also, I think I can just remove this. I can just remove this whole thing. Yeah. Let's see. Times input is action pressed shift. Whoops. Shift. It will have like a ×1 or ×0. How does the node tree look like in the player? Hold up. Let me see if this works. Wait, what? Oh, how do I turn this to 0 and 1? Wait, what? I thought it just automatic. I guess that doesn't make sense. I guess I have to turn this to float. Yeah, there we go. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Random question, what's this game for? It's mostly a resource. If you want to make an FPS game in Godot, you can just use this. There we go, that's what I want. Okay, right now the shifting is a little fricked, but yeah. Okay, what the heck? Why does it... Oh, it's probably because it's taking it like times, right? It multiplies it immediately. Right. I guess I should lerp that as well. Yeah. Oh, I probably should, Can I lerp it in the same function? Yeah. From 0 to this. So like, delta times... Is that gonna work? I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll find out. I don't think lerp works in this context. Yeah, it doesn't really. Oh my goodness, bro, the tilt. Okay, let's remove the tilt. I'm getting nauseous. Where's the tilt? Also, let me show you the node tree. This is the node tree for the player. This is the head. It contains the camera. It also contains like the raycast and the grabbing position connected to a spring arm. So, yeah. That's practically it, really. I also have to fix the issue where like it. Do I really have to fix? Probably not. It would be nicer if I can fix the grabbing system, because so far it still is not the way as I wanted. But yeah, this is what we have so far. There's no rotation on the head, no rotation on the camera. Let's see. Also, let's remove this this slurp. Is the head rotating in the Y? Actually, yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it's rotating in the Y. Where is it? Hold on. Camera. It rotates in the Y, yes. Oh, wait, no. It's the whole player. The whole player is rotating. It's not just the head. It's also the... So like when you're moving left or right, the whole player is moving. Like the whole player is rotating accordingly. I guess that's like to make sure that when your model, if you actually have like an actual full model, it'll make sure that your player always faces the right way. That makes sense. Not sure how to do this. Yeah, like how do you take the velocity of the left and right of the player locally? How would you come about to do that? Hey again, not to see your streams for ages. How you doing? I don't even remember who you are. WLQHZA. Wilza? I'm not particularly sure how to pronounce that name. Let's see. How would I go about doing so? I haven't seen your streams because of school. Well, at least you're doing your academics, which is good. It's always important. Gotta make sure to get those done. There's a lot more better things than wasting academic time. You know, that's very important. Alright, I think... Okay, wait. It's not a movement. It's in camera. Actually, no. Put it on... Wait, hold on. What helps suffering go away? Misery. That's what makes it go away. Oh wait, I put it here. I enjoy geography. I suck at geography. Like, legit, just... It's probably because we didn't get geography in our school. I don't think I've been taught geography once. Like, I know the countries, yeah, but the freaking thing, like the actual like stuff in geography, which is like mountains, oceans, stuff like nah fam, I'm dead. Do you want to roll/tilt your camera when you're moving horizontally? Yes. And so far it's doing that. The problem is it's grabbing it global. It's grabbing its global X. Like it's grabbing the entire this line. This red line. It thinks that this is the only axis. Well, in fact, it's supposed to rotate this way. Like in this axis. In this red axis. Like in the... Where is it? Okay, in this... Like, it still only rotates in this red line. While in reality, I want it to rotate in here. Like, around here. I know what the smallest country in the world is. It is the Vatican City. Yeah, I mean, I know that. Like, the stuff that I don't know are like, are the freaking, like, it's the mountains. The mountains, like, those kinds of things. I have no freaking clue. Like, all I know is that Mount Everest is the highest mountain. I don't know where Mount Everest is. I think it's in America. Maybe it's in America. I don't know. It sounds like it's in America. Like, they have big things over there. Head camera or rotate Z. Oh, instead of rotation Z. Ah. Like head camera. Oh, right. Okay. Rotate Z. Asia? Mount Everest is in Himalayas in Nepal. Wait, it's in Nepal? What? That's some good. Okay, that's epilepsy warning. All right. Okay, let's not do that. All right. H velocity. How do I make it so that it just doesn't go over that? Oh, degree to rad. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Deg to rad and then H velocity.x, right. Hi Palmetto! Nice to see you. It expects radiance. Yeah, I don't really understand like degree radiance thing. I think I remember like a video about it, but I don't quite exactly remember it. Alright, there we go. So now it works. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh wow, okay, wait. It still is like sort of wacky. Like if you go to other directions. Huh. Whoa, jeez Louise, that's freaking making me trip. Alright. Huh. What if I take movement instead? If I take movement.x. Cause that's like that seems to make more sense if I. Now, it's basically the exact same thing. Barrel roll. Barrel roll. Mount Everest is in America, so they got good things over there. Yeah, man, I don't freaking know. Alright, I didn't know it was in Nepal. Alright, I didn't know Nepal was a country. Alright, so it's doing a barrel roll. That's not appreciated. I do not appreciate the barrel rolls. I think the rotate Z, it's not exact. I mean, it's like, it's not exactly, because I just want to take the movement. Because the problem is there's no linear velocity of this. I mean, I guess I like how do you take it? How do you take the linear velocity of this? Because it doesn't seem like there's a way for you to grab the linear velocity. Oh wait, there is. Wait, am I just stupid? Like, do I just take... Okay, wait. Wait, do I do move and slide dot linear velocity? No, that doesn't make any sense. I'm bad at coding even though in school I do technology. That makes total sense. That, like, that's definitely, like... I mean... I truly believe that programming can be like it can be a like just not a thing that works on people. Like it just doesn't make sense in people's heads. Like sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, I just don't get it. I mean, if you give them time and enough resources, they'll be able to get it. But like at some point, some people just don't want to do that hassle. So that's totally fine. Like I totally understand. Like because now I look at programming and I think, oh yeah, that makes sense. But if it's if let's say I don't know any programming at all, it would not. Like I would be like, nope, no, I don't understand this. All right. Movement. The problem is like it's I guess it's because it's doing this globally. That's the thing. Like everything about this is doing it globally, and there's no way for you to grab the local linear velocity. Yeah, that's it's gonna be an issue. Honestly, I think you know what I should do? What if I make the rotation dependent on the press, the button press? Because at the end of the day, that's all it is, right? It's dependent on if you press the button or not. So if we make the rotation of the camera dependent on the button press, it would make more sense, because you just have to multiply it by 1, and if it's like in the other one, you just times it by -1. That makes sense in my head. I think we'll go with that. Bruh, the Mercator map makes no sense. It shows Greenland as big as Africa. How big is what's the biggest country in the world? Like I'm assuming it's like Russia, right? I think it's Russia. Second biggest in the world. What's the second? I think it's Canada. Russia, Canada, then US? Is it US or China? I'm not too sure. I don't know. All right. Anyways, I think I have a good plan. I think I got the good plan. All right. So, rotation degrees. Dot Z. Whoops, that's not the right thing. Rotation degrees dot Z. It will be input is action pressed. Left is action press right. And essentially the idea is it will multiply it. We will multiply these values depending on what axis they are in. So we're gonna go with right. So far, let's just go with like 1. And then here, let's do -1. And then we'll do this as a float. Of true imagination. There we go. And then I guess we plus this, yeah. Alright. Actually, I should have probably set this to like a higher value. Hey! Oh my gosh, that surprisingly works. Bro, I'm actually a genius. Yeah, that makes... now that I think about it, that makes total sense. Why would you just not do it from the input of your keys? Yeah, that makes total sense. Russia is bigger than Europe. Really? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because Russia has a lot of, like, empty land. That's the thing. It's, like, a lot of empty land. Okay, let's do... dot linear interpolate. How do you do linear interpolate again? Oh, okay, you multiply by delta. Alright. I completely forgot how this works. Delta times 3. I think that ought to do it. Why do you have an equal there? Linear interpolate on base float. What? Oh, I guess it's moved toward. Yeah, it's moved toward, probably. Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Fine, I guess I'll just put all of this into one big lerp. Do that. And that is disgusting. That is a huge ass lerp. That is it is massive. Massive, boy. Okay, it's moving in the wrong axis, but hey, looks like it's a job well done. Let's do. Make this opposite. Let's make this like just subtle. It's supposed to be just a subtle effect. It's not supposed to be super duper like, oh, tilt, I demand you. It's not supposed to. Alright, there we go. So now let's also just replace this with, I'd say like, tilt. Speed. Yeah. Export. Bar. Tilt speed. 5. Go. Beautiful. Nice. That is still the wrong... What the... Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I set it to left. Wait, what? I still set it to right. What? Oh, I didn't... I didn't set it to negative. Bro. Brother. Can you please do not be stupid? Hey! Heyo. Well, that ought to do it. Hey, that works the way it is supposed to, which is good. The FOV still doesn't work, so let's go ahead and fix that. Go, Charlotte. It's your birthday. You gotta party like it's your birthday. Alright. Yeah, I guess it's because this lerp function isn't exactly working the way it's supposed to. I guess we can just do this. And then... Oh wait, no, sorry. There we go. So now we got float. And then we will just interpolate this. We actually have a value for this that we can do. So we can do lerp to this. To this. And then delta times FOV times FOV speed? I think that's the name. I think scroll smooth, yeah. Sprint FOV scroll smooth. There we go. That makes sense. There we go. Alrighty. Now, let me grab this. Oh, jeez, Louise. Well, that is. Oh, wait, I'm assuming it's too high. Yeah, that is way too high. All right, let's set that to 3, please. Thank you. That's like absolutely way too high. Look at that beauty! Oh, that's majestic. Oh, that's beautiful. Nice! Very cool, YouTube. You're not very cool. Man, that was a great job done. We did it. We got ourselves the walking. We got ourselves the tilting. I guess I should now start using the inputs thing a lot better, because I think that like we could have all not just thought about the whole axis thing if we just knew that if you click button, you tilt. That makes more sense than freaking wrapping your head around like the axis of the character. That makes way more sense. So I was overcomplicating the problem. I should have just tackled it more like, okay, what makes the thing move left to right? It's the button, of course. That makes more sense. Because I don't need anything complex. I just need it so that if it moves left to right, that's it. So I guess that's about it. Yeah, that works wondrously. Very good, very, very good. I think I want to make this a little bit higher. Let's go like 10 actually. Let's see how that fares. I think 10 is a little more snappy. There we go. And also the tilt's a slightly too strong. I can also make the tilt speed just a little bit higher, a little bit lower actually. I want it to be more subtle. I also need the tilt to be a little bit not too much, because right now it's still tilting a little too much. I can also make it like speed dependent, but whatever, it's fine. I cannot be bothered. we go. Tilt amount. Go. Actually, yeah, let's set it to 3. I want that to be very subtle. Not like too much, because right now it's still a bit too much. Beautiful. Make that a little bit faster, because now it's like less noticeable. Beautiful. That's what we like to see, baby. Pretty good. Pretty good. You know what? How do I get like motion blurry like effect in here? I guess I should like turn up the DOF near. Yeah. I think I should do that. So DOF near. DOF near. Let me see if that's the effect that I want. So let's say if I'm here, right? And if I'm running, DOF near. If it's like a super shallow, and it's like super duper apparent. Oh. Oh, there we go. Set that a bit higher. Like, the amount is absolutely redonkulous. Let's, yeah, that makes a lot of sense if you're, like, running. To have that, like, really smooth transition. Yeah. Have you ever played a game called Record Room? I actually haven't. I've seen Dako like make a video about it, but I haven't actually like have seen like Record Room. Also, welcome Sergey. How you doing? You're new to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, there we go. I think we're good. So we can. I think the idea is if we adjust transition. That's how we get running speed. So if we adjust the transition, we'd be able to... Yeah, there we go. If we adjust transition, we'd be able to adjust the motion blur effect. Yeah, there we go. Not like this. A little bit further, actually. Not the amount. Transition. There we go. That's like the perfect amount. So if I set the transition to 325, that's like the perfect running, like that's like the perfect motion blur effect that we need. So let's go ahead and add that in. Now, luckily, I sort of already know how to grab the FOV, because I had to do that in Vault 19, which is the game that I made. I had to have, what was it? Movement. I guess shift, and then I had to adjust it by that. And I guess we can just use the same principle for this, just like in the FOV, because that's basically what I did for the FOV anyway. Like, we just had... Yeah, there we go. We just had FOV here. And also, I don't think we ever used the length of this, so I think we're good. Oh wait, we did. We used it for this, yeah. Alright. And then... I guess we can times it by FOV. How do I do that, actually? Like, let's say if I want... Do I even get the... Get world? Get world. How do I... What do I get for world, actually? There we go. Get environment. And then DOF, right? DOF. DOF blur near transition. So there we go. That's the money maker right there. So we need get world, get environment, and then set that to FOV. I think. To this maybe. You know what? Let's have that here. I mean, like maybe divided by 70. Let's see. I'll find out if we don't try. Is this the effect that we want? Nope. Attempt to call function set DOF blur near transition in a null instance. Why is it a null instance? Does it have to have a number? Like environment, like this is environment kind of ordeal? Hold up. World? Is it fallback environment? I have to go to fallback environment for it. I mean, I guess. Yeah, get fallback environment seems to probably have worked. I probably should just set it anyway. Get environment. We should just set environment at the very beginning. So like we'll go to ready. Input. No, not input. Get world set environment to this thing. Is a string environment. Well, how am I supposed to grab the environment without that? Wait, what? How am I supposed to add one? Oh. Well, that's weird. Wait, how do you set... I guess it... Wait. Hold the phone. How do you... Okay, project settings. World 3D, active soft world. Environment. Default environment. Yeah, that's correct. Why is it not setting that as the actual environment? That's weird. That's supposed to just be the default environment. But I guess not. Guess it's not. Oh, what the heck? Why am I there? Get world, get environment. If that doesn't work, we'll go to fallback, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever. We'll take it. Like, I don't exactly know why that happens. Yeah. It gets the world. Wait, is it because the world, like, the world is not provided? Is that why? Okay, hold up. How do you get world? How do you get environment in... How do you set environment in Godot? How do you set? Magic way, my friend. I cannot hear the music. There we go. That's not gonna give us anything. Okay. Hold on. Let me actually, you know what? I should just grab the project, the Vault 19 project, and see how I did it. Hold on. How did I grab the depth of field? Because I set the depth of field when you enter. I don't know why in the HTML version it didn't exactly work. I'm not too sure as to why that didn't happen. There we go. So we now have I now have it open. I now have the actual Vault 19 game open. FOV. Wait, no. Depth of field. There we go. So get world, get fallback environment, and then that's just how I did it. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, that doesn't seem that much of a complicated mess of a thing. Then why is it exactly... Why is it so hard on this one? Yeah. Get world, get environment. I guess I should have set this to get fallback environment, because it doesn't detect it. There we go. So now it's working, but I still have to make it should only trigger when you're holding down, when you're running, essentially. So how would I do that? I do not know. So far it's really low. Let's try setting it like this, where there's no divide. Let's see what happens. Because right now it will always go to 70 or 90. That's the FOV. Yeah. So you'll always go to the FOV of 90, which is not ideal. We wanted the transition to go lower when you run, right? That's the idea. And so I think actually, hold up. Let me test my code real quick. What happens if you hold shift? And that's it. Does it still trigger? Right, because you're not moving. That makes sense. So what if I take the FOV and I use that as my transition point? Now, if I'm correct, then that means it will slowly remove the transition when I'm running. That means all I have to do is just sort of, there it is. That was correct. So if you're running, it does the opposite. So what I have to do is I just have to reverse it. I just have to reverse this by doing that. Basically the reverse of whatever is there. Oh wait, actually wait, I think I did this wrong. Now it's okay, wait, hold on. How do I make it so that if while you're running, it will increase? I guess I just have to add it here? Like in movement... I don't want to mess with movement nonsense. Huh. Hmm. This is a little complicated, ain't they? Oh, what if I minus it by the default? Which, let's say, is like... I don't know, like... Let's set it to like 50. Like the transition to 50. So if that's the case... Still not blurring it. Yeah, it's still not blurring it. Alright, let's see. Maybe it's a little too high. Maybe 10. Try 10. It will subtract the FOV from it. It's getting there. It's still setting it though, which is kind of annoying. Like it still sets it. Like it turns it into that. Whatever the heck that is. Maybe if I times this. If I just minus the entire thing. Let's see. No, it just turns it into that. It's almost there. I just need to find a way so that when only if you're running, it will switch to that. It has to be in this FOV thing. I just have to find out how to do it. How do I do it? FOV. So say if I... Okay. Say if I have this. And if it... Huh. They're absolute. Yeah, it still does that. It does the opposite of what you want. Like it blurs it when you're not running, which is not what you want. You want it to do it when you're running. When you're running around, it increases your depth of field. Like I don't exactly know why on how to mitigate that. And if I set that to negative, then it will just... Okay, wait, what if I do that, and this instead I just do negative instead? Yeah. It only takes the positive value out of it. What happens if I... What happens if I clamp this value? So let's say if I do... What was that? Like... So I'd like... 10... Actually, no, that's minimum. So let's go with like 3, because that's what we needed. And then let's go with 10. There we go. They will clamp the FOV only to 3 and 10. Yeah, that's not exactly what I need. Maybe if I... Okay, wait. I haven't minused it as well. Oh my gosh. Headphone, can you just work for once in your life? I think this is it for this headphone. It's just not playing anything anymore. It's still... Wow, and now it's not even removing it. Huh. Interesting. Uh-oh.
How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps.
What happens if I divide it by, like, let's say -1? I just want to see. If you're multicolor, that's cool too. Nope. Still doesn't fix it. Yeah, it seems to really not like that. Huh. FOV. Okay, hold on. Divided by -5, let's say. Alright, let's see. Nope, it still does that thing. Whoa, now it's even weirder. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can try and figure this out. So FOV 70. If I want it to go to 3, I want to turn 70 into 3. Then let's say if it's in 10. If I want to turn 10 into 3 with the numbers 70 to 90, then I want to do 30... Wait. If I want to do... Okay, so let's say it's in 70, right? So if it's in 70, it's in 10. To say... divided by 70, right? And then... this is times by... 7. 7 times that. Then you minus it from 10. Then this should give us what we want. Or not. Actually, it might be... Actually, it's sort of working. Hold up. Yeah, it's almost working. It's just that It's just that I need to... Instead of... I think 10 is too low. I think I gotta make it like 20. I think it's way too low. Oop. It's not very obvious. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can adjust it. What happens if I set this to 15? Hold. Pause champ. Almost there. I guess I have to make this a little lower. So let's go at 60 instead to make it really show, like make the shifting really apparent. Yes. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, it's still doing that. Just even though I'm not running. It's a start. I think I just have to make this higher then. I can just make this higher and I'll call it a day. Let's go! I think we did it. I think we nailed it. I think we nailed it in the coffin for this one. Yeah. Or not. Hold up. Still blurring. Yeah, it's still... I think I need to make that a bit higher. Make this 50. And then really, like, crank this to, like, 30 Soulja Boy style. Alright. There we go. Can't hear the freaking music. Thank you, headphone. Go. At least the motion blur is completely gone. I think I want it to be really apparent. You know what? What if I just multiply it? If I just multiply, it'll probably break it, but I just want to see. I just want to see. Also, I think it's because oh, there we go. It's just my freaking the headset. Alright. I think it like turns into far. So that's not good. I think that's essential. Also set this to like 25. Yeah, I think we got something working here. That is not what we want. Go at like 50. I think it will like increase the more the more the FOV increases anyway. So I gotta make sure that it's set pretty high. Yeah. There we go. It's sort of doing what I want it to. I gotta just make this really, really high. Like, let's go with like 250. Just make it really high. So that way, when it moves, you only get the blurring when you're moving. Maybe make it a little bit more apparent. Maybe like 100 is good enough. I gotta notate all of this to make sure I don't forget anything. Still not very apparent. 75? I just want it to be seen. I want it to be very visible. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me adjust the blur a little bit and make it really obvious. Something like this, right? It should be super obvious if the blur is happening, and if where it's happening. Seems that there's not a lot. Fascinating. 25? I guess it's not that high. I think I overestimated how high I have to have this. I'ma go now? Alright, man. Alright. It's there. Let's set it to like 30. I think it's like super small. It doesn't have to be like 100 or something. I thought you had to crank it. Oh, it's still that high? Really? 40? Na, 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 na. Interesting. Okay. If I add that. Okay, so it's definitely minus. Maybe like 50. Now we're going incremental up in this bad boy. I think I probably should like do it where like I just export it to somewhere. There we go. It's doing what I want it to. I just need to make it a little bit higher. Maybe like 60. Just a tad. Just a little bit. Like it's like doing it, but like it's doing it way too much. And I think I can fix that by this. I can just divide it more. So it will make it less noticeable. But at least it's like not noticeable anymore. Okay, that's way too much. But 15. You and all I value. Interesting. Okay. That breaks it. Maybe just increase it more? Good 70? Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Look at that. We want it to be like, we want it to be blurry only when you're running, and that's exactly what we got. Beautiful. That actually works very well, yeah. I just have to adjust the blur, obviously, because right now it's ridiculous, but we got it. Only took a couple trial and errors. I think I can make it a little bit less noticeable if I make this, instead of 7, I think I'll make it like 6. I think it was like, I think the blur, like the blur like distance is still a little too much for me. I only want it like in the side. Okay, so far it's a little too less. 0.5. We're getting there. Until as long as we reach the amount that I want. There we go. Beautiful. That's exactly what I need. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and just adjust this, because right now it looks like shit. Like this. Not too much. But like just enough so that it's like, yeah, there's definitely motion blur. You know? Like just enough. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we got a very nice, smooth DOF blur. That only happens when you're running. It's such a subtle effect that it probably wasn't even worth it. But honestly, it puts me to sleep that I was able to do it. That is beautiful. All right. That was great. One last thing before I leave. Also, I think this music stopped because, of course. Gosh. Alright. One last thing. I want the tilt to disappear when you're in the air. Where is it? Tilt amount. Times float. Oh wait, no. Is on floor. I just want the tilt to be gone when you're in the air, because that doesn't make any sense. There we go. Now, you're in the air. Why does it not work when it's left? If it's in the other side, it works. Strange. Interesting. Because I thought it would just automatically just work, but I guess not. What the fudge are you doing, Godot? What are you doing, Step Godot? There we go. Float. I think I need to have this in here. Wow, that is a lot of parentheses. Yeah. So does this still work? Hold on. Let me see if this works. So when I'm running to the right. Right. Now if I do this on the exact same thing here. Why does it jump there? I guess it's because it's going down. Right. But left instead. Left. What? Right, okay, there we go. I want to remove that. Replace it with what I have, which is left. Huh. Wait. Man, it's so hard to read when it's like 10 bajillion parentheses. So that's one. That's two. That's three. Why is it not snapping to three, dumbass? That's three. That's four. Yeah, let's check right over here. It just took two. Wait, why did I have four here? That's weird. Hold up. So this is tilt amount. Correct. This is that. This is this. Okay. So that's correct. This one's correct. This one, I'm assuming, is the wrong one. So this one is that. This one is that. And then this one's missing a parentheses. Wow, that was ridiculous, bro. that was ridiculous. There's gotta be a better way to do that, but for now, I mean, it works. Yeah, there it is. So the tilt gets removed when you're in the air, and yeah, works beautifully. Majestic. All right, and that has got to be it. That was amazing. That was a very productive day, and I hope that whoever's watching this will probably learn something. I mean, I'm gonna release it anyway. I'm gonna make tutorials about it, but yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it. This was super duper fun, and if you have any recommendations or any tips, then leave it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone.